2, 1. Hello, hola, ciao, bonjour, salam alaikum. Whatever the language that you are speaking, you will find a problem in that case. If you focus here, this patient was about 10 years old patient, and he came to my clinic complaining of asymmetric smile. And when I focused here, I found that lateral and central without two central incisor. So I requested from that patient to have a panoramic X-ray. And in panoramic X-ray, I saw that incisor impacted and the level of the impaction a little bit high. So after panoramic X-ray, I requested from the patient to have cone beam CT. And the surprise was that central incisor is facing forward. It's like horizontally impacted. And no space for the central incisor, even no 1 millimeter between the central and the lateral incisor. So my plan was to open space. So I started with 4 braces on upper 4 incisors, and then on the next wire, I start to put open coil spring between the central and lateral incisor. And if you focus here, you found that I placed the open coil spring on 4x2 on night eye arch wire. And the only cases that you can apply forces on night eye arch wire if you have or if you need rotation or tipping. And the central incisor was like this, so I need to go for controlled tipping movement, and the lateral incisor is like this, so I need controlled tipping movement. And the next wire, I activated the open coil spring. And the next wire, I start to activate the open coil spring. And when I reach rectangular heavy arch wire, I activated open coil spring, and you can see here one of the methods of activation to apply a piece of flowable composite after compressing the open coil. That helped me a lot to correct the V-shaped arch to U-shaped arch, and at the same time, we open space for the central incisor, correct the rotation of the central and lateral, and of course correcting the midline. After that, I start by apical reposition flap. The anchorage was piggyback technique double wire mechanics. Here you can see the rectangular steel arch wire, at the same time open coil passive, and here the night eye arch wire 12 ligated to the eyelet. And this ligature distant traction just to decrease the bending angle for the wire to be as least as I can, and it should be less than 30 degrees activation. Later on, I start to activate the ligature wire. Later on, more activation, and the central start to move down. But at the same time, it's rotated. So here, I replaced the eyelet in a little bit higher position, and I continue the traction steps. And now, it's the time to go for couple opposite force. For couple opposite force, I made a downward bend in the steel arch wire, and I applied force here from the cleat or pattern to the left side, and at the same time from the other cleat to the right side. So anchorage with steel arch wire, so the central incisor start to derotate. Next visit, the labial surface here is obvious, clear, facing forward, so that's at the first visit of couple opposite force, and that's now after 1 month of derotation. So what I placed here, I removed both cleats, I put brackets on the central incisors, and I returned it back to wire 12 engaged completely in the central incisor 4x2, 4 braces and 2 tubes. After the central start to go down, and you can see here the gingival level of the right central incisor, at the same time the same gingival level of the left central incisor. I weighted the canines and premolars, and I engaged it into the same arch wire and repeat the leveling and alignment steps. Now the patient can smile, no midline shift, no extraction, no V-shaped arches with 2 central incisors. See you in more videos, and to learn more about impaction, I'd like to meet you in the next Simple Ortho meeting in Romania, Bucharest. It will be on 30th of October, 1 day, 8 hours, fully immersed in impaction traction from the simple cases to complex cases. And this course will be ADA certified course. I'm Rasker. See you in Romania. Salam.